left half
Hey
folding
folks,
over on
that we're
this
going to do
right
this
half,
in
or this
two
right
days
half
here. I probably could
folding
have
over on
squeezed it
this
in
left
one, but
half.
that's
If
all
we
right.
folded it right
Solving
down here,
radical
this is
equations.
called the
So this is
axis
part
of
one,
symmetry. I like to
and
say
our question here is how can we
AOS
solve
for the axis
equations
of
that involve
symmetry,
square
okay?
roots or cube
So
roots or
what's the domain
rational
of this, you guys? All right,
exponents,
a
all that
long time
stuff. So
ago
let's
we
go
were
ahead
talking
and
about domain.
solve this and
Domain is how much the
check your
graph
answers
goes
because
to the
some of them
left and
don't
how
check
much it
out.
goes
Okay.
to the
All
right.
right. So here we have
Okay,
the
so the
cube root
domain
of x
is it
plus
goes to the
3
left
cube or to the
forever, because I can
third.
go
So
to
how
the
you
left
get rid
forever.
of
It would
that cube
still go
root is
way
you
up here.
cube
You know, the
both
farther I went
sides.
to the left,
Okay.
the graph would shoot
So
up.
what
And I can go
happens
to the
here, the
right
cube root
forever.
of
There's no
the
restrictions
cube
on
root
x.
cubed, it
I
gets
can
rid of the
plug
whole
in x
radical and you're
equals
left with x
anything and
plus
square
3.
it.
Over
So the
here you
domain
get
is all real numbers, okay?
3 to
So
the
left
third,
and
which is
right. And the
27. Then
range is
subtract
up and
3,
down
we get
movement. So it goes
24.
up
All right, and then
forever,
we
but
check
it doesn't go
24, you
down
guys.
forever. It
So
stops
is
right
the
there.
cube
So
root of
this is at
24 plus
y
3
equals
equal to
0.
3? And that does
Domain is
check
an
out right
x
there,
answer.
okay? And
And your range is a
that's
y
our
answer, so
answer.
our
Okay,
domain
here
is
we go. So here we
the
have the
set of
cube
all
root
real
of
numbers,
x,
or
and then
x is
minus
all real
9 equals
numbers, and
1.
then your
Okay,
range
before
is
we
a
can
y
cube
answer.
both sides, we
Okay,
have
it's
to
equal to
isolate
0,
the
but it's
radical
everything
first.
greater
So
than
that
0.
means
So
we got to
y
go
is
plus
greater
9
than
plus 9. So
or
negative 1
equal to
plus
0 is
9
our range
is
right there,
8.
okay?
And we
All right, so
cube
let's
both
go ahead and
sides.
graph the
Okay, and when we
quadratic functions
cube
by
both
plotting the
sides,
points and sketching the curve, and
we
state
get
the
x, and
domain
then
and
8
range.
cubed is
Okay, so here's the first one right
512,
here.
I
Okay,
believe. Yeah.
now
And
they're
then
giving
let's
us a
check, you
graph
guys.
because
Plug
this
in
one's going down.
512.
It's going
All right,
down
so the
because of
cube
this
root of
negative. We'll talk
512, we
about
know
that in a
that
minute, you
equals
guys,
8 because
okay?
that's what 8
So let's
cubed
go ahead
is.
and
So
plug
8
in
minus
negative
9,
3.
does that
Negative
equal
3
negative
goes here,
1?
so g
Yes,
of
it
negative
does.
3
Okay. All right, here we
is
go.
going
So
to equal
here,
2
before we get
times
rid of
negative
this
3,
exponent, the
and
only thing that's
negative
hit
3
to the
squared is the same
exponent
as
right here
positive 3 squared. So that's why I plugged in
is
plus or minus 3, because
this
when I
x
square
here. The
negative 3,
x's to
that's
the 3
9,
halves, not
and
the
when I square
4. If it
positive
had
3, that's 9.
parentheses
So I just
around
put in
it,
plus
then
or
the
minus
4
3
would
to
be,
knock
but the
off
4 is not, so we
both
got
of
to get
these on
rid
the
of the
same problem
4.
right here,
So we
okay?
divide both
So
sides by
this
4,
squared
okay,
is
and then we
9, so
get
negative 2
27.
times
Now what we do to make
9
this
is
x to
negative
the 1
18,
power,
okay?
or just
And then
x,
we're going to go
we're
ahead
going
and
to
plot
raise
those
both
points in just a
sides.
minute.
Remember,
Okay, so
powers
now
raised
let's
to
plug
powers,
in
you multiply
g of
them.
negative
So
2, and
how
we'll
can we
plug in
make this
positive
1?
2,
What number can we
because
multiply
negative 2
with? By
squared
its
and positive 2
reciprocal. So
squared
we'll raise
is
both
still
sides to
4.
the
So here
2/3
we have, and
power.
notice we
So
didn't
here we
graph that
get
because this
x to
graph
the
doesn't go
first. Over
down
here
to
we're
the
going to get
negative
the
18,
cube
so
root of
we can't really plot
27
that on this graph. I mean, if
squared,
we
and the
did,
cube root of
it'd be
27
over
is
3,
3.
and it would be
3 squared
way
is
down,
9.
about
Okay, so
down here
let's check,
somewhere,
you
okay?
guys. So
All right, so
okay,
then
so this is 4
plus or
times
minus
9
2
to the
squared
3
is
halves
4,
power.
so
We
we
got to
have
do the
negative
9
2
to the
times
3
4,
halves
which is
power
negative
first.
8.
Well, that's
Now
the
I can
square
plot
root of
that one, you
9
guys. So
cubed.
go over
Remember,
2,
it's
down
understood to be a
8, and
2
then
there if
go
there's no
over
number
2 on
there.
this side,
Okay, the
down
square
8.
we got now
Okay,
we got
let's
to
plug in
simplify this
negative
first
1.
before we
So
multiply
g
by
of plus
4.
or minus
Okay, so the
1
square root of 9
is going to
is
be,
3.
this
3
is
to the
1
third is
squared, okay,
27,
negative
and
1
4
squared
times
and 1 squared is
27, yep.
1, so
So
negative
our
2
answer
times
is
1
x
is
equals
negative
9,
2.
okay?
So we'll
All
go,
right, we'll get one that
so
doesn't check
negative
out. Okay,
1
here we got,
comma
before we
negative
do the
2, and then
exponent part, we got to
positive
get rid of
1
the
comma
minus
negative
1
2. So
first.
here's negative
Okay,
1,
now we're going
negative
to raise
2,
both sides
1,
to
and
the
negative 2 right
reciprocal
there,
power,
okay?
so to
And
the
then let's plug in
4/3
0,
power.
okay? So 0 squared is 0,
Okay, so
negative
here
2
we're going to
times
get
0
this
is
quantity
0.
to the first
So
power because
we
3
plotted
fourths
that
times
point,
4
and so
thirds
here's
is
our
1. Over
parabola.
here,
It's
this is
going
the
like
cube
this,
root
and
of
don't make a
27
V,
to the
don't make a
4th power.
Sharpie, kind
Cube
of
root of
round it right
27
there, and
is
it's going to go
3.
down, okay?
3
This
to the
guy is
4th
going
is
down
81.
because
Subtract 81, we
because
get
of the negative 2
79.
right there,
Okay, let's
okay?
check,
What's
all
the
right?
domain? We
So
can
we got
go
to
to
do
the left
79
forever
plus
and to the
2
right
first
forever, so the
is
domain is all
81.
real numbers.
Now this
What's
is
the
the
range?
fourth root of
This one goes
81
down
cubed. The fourth
forever,
root of
so it
81 is
maxes
3.
out
3
there at y
cubed is
equals 0. So
27.
y is less
27
than or
minus
equal
1
to
does check
0
out, okay?
is
All
our
right, how about
range.
this
Your range
guy?
is a up and
Okay,
down
so
movement.
here,
Okay,
you
let's do
guys,
this
before
one.
we get rid of this
Okay,
radical, we have
so
to
let's plug in
isolate
plus
it
or minus
first. So I'm
3.
going to
So when we plug in
subtract
plus or
2
minus
from
3,
both
square
sides,
that,
okay, and
we
we
get 9, so 9, 1/2 of 9 is 4 1/2, but it's negative 1/2 of 9, so it's negative 4 1/2. So we go to the left 3, down 4 1/2, go to the right 3, down 4 1/2, and that's these two guys right here. Okay, now let's plug in 2, plus or minus 2. 2 squared is 4, and then negative 1/2 of 4 is negative 2. So we go to the left 2, down 2, to the right 2, down 2, negative 2, 2, negative 2.
Okay, now what we're going to do is subtract x from minus 4x.
Negative 1, and then positive 1. When we square that, that's 1, and then negative 1/2 of 1 is negative 1/2. Okay, and then plug in 0, and we we get 0, and then connect those. This one's a little bit wider. It's wider because of this negative 1/2, and it's going down because of the negative 1/2. The domain is all real numbers. The range is y is less than or equal to 0. Okay, let's try one more, and then we'll talk about these graphs. Okay, 5/4. Okay, so let's plug in plus or minus 3. So plus or minus 3 squared is still 9, and then 5/4 times 9 over 1. 5 times 9 is 45, and then 4 times there's an imaginary 1, there's 4. Okay, 45 divided by 4 is 11 and 1/4. Okay, that's kind of off my graph, but it's doable on this graph. Because here's 9, here's 10, so here would be 11 and a little bit past 11. 11 and a fourth right there, okay? And it's positive because the 5/4 is positive. All right, let's plug in -2. -2 squared is 4. 5/4 times 4 is either 24